Yep, the Audi's still dead, but come with me. So, first things first. So I checked out all of the fuses on the car and they're all good. So yesterday I went out and I picked up a new battery because I tested the voltage on the old battery. It was only holding 8 volts. But I'm not super optimistic that that's the only problem because we tried jump starting the car. The battery was then holding 12 volts, but it still wouldn't start up. So here is the new battery, $172 later. So now I have sunk, what, $500 into repairing this car. So I am immediately regretting not taking it somewhere. But in this case, I haven't replaced the battery in this car for about 5 or 6 years. It clearly needs a new battery, so it was bound to happen anyways, so yeah, let's change it out. So following my last upload, I kind of wanted to try and summarize for you guys what it's like to be homeless for 58 days in Beverly Hills, California. And it's awful. I mean, I've never had such low self-esteem in my entire life. I just remember living in that car every day. I couldn't help but like repeatedly tell myself what a loser I was. I mean, the self-esteem, the self-doubt, the hopelessness. I mean, it sucks. It really does. But, you know, one thing about it is that I didn't have it as bad as a lot of people have it. I went to the Santa Monica Public Library one day waiting for it to open, and there was probably 40 or 50 other homeless people waiting to get inside. And I had to remind myself that for as miserable as I was, at least I had a car to sleep in. You know, I didn't have to sleep on the street where it's rainy and windy and cold. So as bad as I had it, there's a lot of people in the world, a lot of people that have it a million times worse than I ever had it. But anyway, so I fixed the car and I got out of town. And I drove back home to Bend, Oregon, and I moved in with the parents. I know people are gonna, you know, make comments about that, how I'm still living with my parents, which isn't true. I'm now living back in Park City, Utah. But I moved back in with the parents, and talk about a humbling experience. I mean, when I graduated from college, I was gonna go conquer the world. You know, I was gonna go do some crazy things, and then 14 months later, after being homeless for 58 days, I moved back in with the parents. And I ended up getting a job. I became the night auditor at a hotel in Bend, Oregon. I was making $14 an hour. So I went from $17 an hour to being homeless, but then up to $14 an hour. And that was a learning experience for sure. The one rule that I've learned from that experience is never make an emotional decision, because that's what I did. I quit my job because of an irrational, emotional decision that I wasn't being paid enough. You know, it's not a problem to ask for a raise. If you deserve a raise, you should ask for it, but you shouldn't quit a job if you don't have anything lined up, which I did. So anyways, I became the night auditor at this hotel. And if anybody has ever worked the graveyard shift, or if you still work the graveyard shift, you know what I mean. It is awful. You know, working from 11 p.m. to 7 a.m., like, oh, your body can't function. I was miserable. I was absolutely miserable. But, you know, it gave me a lot of time to think. It gave me a lot of time to work on my resume. It gave me a lot of time to apply for other jobs. And eventually I found the job that I got in Park City at the construction company working in finance, which I eventually got laid off from, but that's beside the point. But you know, all in all, I learned a lot from the experience, and I'm glad I went through it. You know, I'm glad I went through it. It made me a better person. It made me appreciate the little things in life. It gave me more self-confidence that I can get out of a bad situation myself. But doesn't mean I want to go back anytime soon. Now, first off, I apologize for the lack of the tidy engine bay. Car's been sitting out here for 7 days and I'm lazy. So I'm reconnecting the battery. Oh, we got power. That's a good sign. I wonder if she's gonna start. Come on, let's go. Come on, baby. Come on. You see, I don't even have any expectations anymore. I didn't expect it to start. You guys are gonna absolutely hate me, and I hate it when other YouTubers do this, but look what I just got in the mail from Vivid Vinyls. Of course, the vinyl I'm gonna be wrapping the Gallardo with. I'm so excited. It's gonna completely change the personality of this car. Now, you guys are gonna hate me because I'm not gonna reveal the color right now. I have kind of like a cool video planned, and the idea of, you know, showing it to you guys, pulling it out of a cardboard box just seems really boring. But I'm headed to Monterey, California tomorrow, and so the car is not going to be wrapped until I get back from California. So tomorrow is Saturday. I'm going to be in Monterey for 8 days up until next Sunday. I'm going to every single event, so I'll be at Exotics on Cannery Row, I'll be at the Quail, I'll catch the beginning of Concorso, I'll be at Pebble Beach, I'll be on the concept lawn, of course. It's gonna be awesome. Then I'm going up to San Francisco for 2 days or so, and then I'm headed out to Yosemite Wednesday, and then probably back in Utah that Thursday. I don't know, maybe like the 25th? I don't know what day that is. But once I get back, that is gonna be the project, is to wrap the Gallardo. My buddy Clayton is gonna be helping. He's opening up a new wrap shop here in Park City. It's gonna be so much fun. I cannot wait, but I'm off to Monterey tomorrow. This car has had a bad fuel pump, so today is story time. I'm gonna tell you guys about the time I was homeless, living out of this Audi TT for 58 days in Beverly Hills, California. Now, effectively, the Gallardo is my daily driver right now. I ordered a new fuel pump about